We're hiking up that mountain. And then
The mountain after
50
that,
miles
and then
past that. We're gonna do the Kumano Kodo.
Yes, so this is Japan's most sacred pilgrim hike. It is going to be around 50 miles over the next 4 days.
Yep.
And
This is the sister hike of the Camino de Santiago in Europe.
So
this is what we're doing today. And tomorrow.
And the next day.
Alright, let's go. Okay, so today we're starting here. This is where we are. And we're going to follow it up and end up here at this river. How far is that?
8 miles today, I think. A lot of hikes in Asia, specifically in Korea and Japan, have like little stamps you do along the way. And look how many empty slots there are.
This is like the best thing in the world for you.
I think this is like genuinely the reason I'm doing this, so I can fill this up.
First stamp at the very start of the trail. Are you gonna go in?
I don't know.
This is called the birthing cave.
Yeah, so the sign was saying that traditionally people who do this hike go through the rock and then there's a small little cave you have to squeeze yourself out of. It's like called the womb or leaving the womb or something. And it's supposed to be good luck.
For the rest of the hike, right?
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
Okay, got stuck in the gut.
Oh my god, how are we gonna get through here?
Are you kidding?
Wow.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. If I get stuck in here.
Oh my, don't say that.
Okay.
Suck it in.
Oh, nothing has made me want to lose weight more. Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you want help?
No.
I don't think you get the good luck if someone
can't
helps
help
you. You look like you're having a much easier time than I did. This is good luck.
Is that like super graceful?
Oh yeah.
Cool. That means we're gonna have good luck for the rest of this trip. Happy to do it.
The way the sunlight is hitting the forest right now, we're walking up this hill and the roots coming out of the ground just looks otherworldly. Check it out.
Does the sun hitting the sweat on my face look just as otherworldly and glamorous?
Look at what Tia almost ran into. We were walking along and I was like, whoa, stop, look at that. Look at the size of this spider.
I almost just died.
Tia's finger for scale.
Oh my god.
just get it kind of in the vicinity.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow, you got really low there.
Isn't that cute?
The guest house we stayed at last night left these in the fridge for us. Look at that little note, that's so nice. So we've been walking through these little towns at the top of this ridge, and the vibe in these little Japanese villages is something else.
And there's like this old lady who sells like mochi balls, and you can go up and just buy them, and yeah, it's just this whole area is set up for hikers, and I love it.
The spread's like bouncy.
I know, it was great. I'm sorry. I'm so hungry.
That's good. The trees are also changing. These ones are a lot taller. For a hike that's supposedly world famous, it's not very busy.
No, there's like no one here. First day? Done.
This right over here is the last shrine of the day. Only about half of these little guys have stamps though.
Yeah, it's kind of been a bummer, but this one did. So
Do you
we
wanna-
ended the day on a good note.
Do you want to explain what's going on with the hotel?
Oh yeah. So we booked this 10 days ago, and my mom had to help us. So, because a lot of these people only speak Japanese, and
And you can't book them online.
you can't book them online. So my mom has to call the hotel owner to let him know that we're here, because he has to pick us up, and he wants to pick us up and drive us to his hotel, which is really sweet. So, gonna call mama. Mosh mosh.
Hi.
Hi.
Done?
Yeah, we finished.
Good. Where are you?
Chikatsu Yoji.
チカツ王子。あ、わかった。
わかった
OK。
ありがとう。
わかった電話します。
はい、ありがとう。
I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
After that.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 My mom's the best. Ah, konnichiwa.
Hello. のコードはどうでした
日本語はちょっとでも今日はとっても暑かった。
暑かったね。
はい。
Hey, love. You're bright and early. We gotta get up. How'd you sleep? Good morning.
Day 2.
So we didn't film it all last night at the guest house because it was just one of those moments where like you can just tell that you need to be in the experience and in the moment and not film. So that's what we did. We probably had a little bit too much sake with the owner of our guest house. He's a really nice guy, and Tia speaks just enough Japanese where
to get confused by every
to get
conversation.
confused by everything, but
we made it work. And
yeah, he and the lady that works for him are both really nice people, and he made us an amazing dinner last night.
He also made us breakfast.
I feel like we're just rubbing it in your guys' faces that we didn't film it, but next time we'll have to. But anyways, he just dropped us off at the trailhead, and today is a really long day.
Like really.
It's 15. What is it?
I don't know, like over 15 miles, 15 and a half.
I think 15.8 miles, something like that. Which really is not that much distance, because I mean, if you guys watch these videos, you've seen us do over 20 miles several times. The problem is that we're always going up or down. So yesterday the guidebook said that that hike should have taken us 6 hours and it took us 8, mostly because we were messing around with the camera. This one's supposed to take 11. And even though we got a super early start, if we get there after dark, that's a huge faux pas here.
Yeah,
What?
like most of the guest houses will cook you dinner, so you're supposed to get there between like 3 and 6. So we have like for us it's like a narrow window to get there, so that's why today is going to be kind of a challenge, so we actually hit that. But oh my god, did you see this?
Oh wow.
Hey, look at that. Wow, the thing is like the grass down here is like blue. I've never seen that before. Wow, looks like it's out of a movie. So this is also why it takes us so long to do this hike.
Those houses are everywhere.
Yesterday, Cheveyo and I got a little competitive with everyone on the trail, and we didn't like being passed, so every time we would rest, we saw people passing, we'd get up and like, you know, go. So we're just competitive people, but we're paying for it a little bit today. We're sore, so today's goal is to just be calm and enjoy the hike and go slowly and take lots of breaks.
We can't do that today.
No, so this is, yeah, we're trying to be like the calm hikers today.
We found one with a stamp.
Yeah. Yeah.
So about a third, maybe a quarter of the trail today is on paved roads, because in 2011, the tsunami that came, what we read is that it caused the mountain here to crack, but I think what they meant is that there were a bunch of landslides.
Yeah.
And we're actually walking along back here. You can see all the retaining walls and stuff. Or in parts, in places it was just totally washed away, just gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And 12 years later, you can still see like remnants of that.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
Probably should let it run for a second.
Right next to this shrine, there's this huge tree. Tia for scale. This is like comparable to a redwood. There's Tia right there.
Yeah.
And I didn't know they had trees that big in Japan.
We were reading that some of these are up to 1,000 years old.
Some of the trees?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you think this is?
A flood tunnel or something?
I don't know.
It says on the top up there, but I can't read Japanese.
I can't either. Man, it's kind of eerie though. Do you hear the
Yeah, you
sounds
can
coming out
hear
of it?
stuff out of it.
Ugh.
It's like water, but there's also like a bird back there, or a bat.
Bats probably, huh?
Yeah. You want to go in?
No.
We're at this little roadside fountain. They have cold drinks in the fountain right there. And they're 100 yen each. It's on the honor system. You put it in its purse. But really what is interesting is this little raccoon or badger. I'm not sure what it
Oh, yeah,
is.
this thing.
I think he's sitting on his, and then also this guy is the fountain. Just Japan, it's fine. This is the breakfast that the man who owned our guest house prepared for us this morning. He made it at 6 a.m. It's so nice.
Yeah. Ooh, it has like seaweed and umeboshi, so pickled
What's
Pickle-
umeboshi?
pickled plum.
Pickled plum?
Yeah.
It's like sour, right?
Sweet and sour. Yeah. Oh my god. That's really good. This is such a vibe, you know? The waterfall and we're like having a picnic in the grass. This is cool.
If you want to know where to go for the most relaxed, peaceful forest vibes in a hike, Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I have hidden this secret message to tell you that you are so lucky to have found it. This journey has been long and hard, but I have never felt so free. My name is Alan, and I am from Texas. I have written this message on sacred ground, and whoever finds it will have a year filled with prosperity. That's sweet. We just found it here in this little rest area. Should we just put it back?
Yeah, I think so. For the next person.
Yeah. It's really hot. We made it. We're in Kumano. It's the oldest onsen town in the entire world.
1,800 years people have been coming here.
This was the longest day.
Oh my god, this is so nice. This is like the perfect thing after that hike. You know? I just feel like everyone always said that onsens have like healing properties. And it was like, please heal.
Okay, we're gonna show you guys how this works. So this is the onsen room. I apologize for the foggy screen. But when you first come in, you sit on this tiny little stool, which is maybe a foot tall. It's very, very awkward. And you shower yourself with this stuff right here and this. And then when you're done, you get in the onsen pool into this water, which is 150 degrees Fahrenheit. It's really, really hot. It's almost too hot to bear. But at the end of a long day of hiking, it's amazing. I think we get about 30 minutes in here. It's included free with our hostel tickets though. Oh wow, I move around in the water, it's hotter. Oh god, this is so nice. Day 3. I don't know if my legs have ever been this sore before. Hey, look.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my god.
How'd you sleep?
My whole body hurts.
How are your legs?
I can't feel them.
So this right here is the town of Yunomine. I'm just gonna circle around, you can kind of see it. This is where we stayed last night at a hostel, a capsule hostel and onsen. Never heard of that before, but up here. So legend has it this is the oldest onsen city in, or town really, in all of Japan. The whole town's just blanketed in onsens and hotels. A few people live here, but it's mostly about that. Down here, there's some hot water. You can buy some eggs and actually boil your eggs in the hot water. Tia's down there right now doing that. So that's gonna be our lunch.
Oh my gosh, it's hot down here. And like we're outside, but the steam of this whole area is stifling. Is that but not in a negative way, you know? It just feels, you feel it.
Yeah, I think the water is about 150 degrees.
Yeah, and it smells like eggs, and I don't think it's because of this, because of the sulfur. So we're just like getting extra dose of eggs down here.
Where are eggs?
The little red ones are down there.
They are lunch. It looks kind of sad, the two little eggs sitting right there.
If you look at the water, it's interesting and also kind of gross looking, but there's these like floofy white things and a ton of moss growing in here. I didn't think moss could grow in such harsh climate.
Here's what it looks like.
Kind of looks like egg whites, doesn't it?
Yeah. Life finds a way.
Oh my god, such a nerd.
And here we have the wild expert photographer taking a shot of hot water.
Are you serious right now? Stop. Stop.
So we are almost 30 miles into this whole thing, this pilgrimage, and I think we're both really feeling it today. It's just the back-to-back and the constant elevation gain is starting to make itself known in our legs, I think.
I just don't get it. You know, we went through the sacred birthing rock. We dipped ourselves in the healing onsen water, and we're gonna eat the eggs that were filled with the properties of the onsen water. I was like, why do I feel like this? You know?
It's because we haven't eaten the eggs yet.
Maybe.
We're only 2 for 3.
Is this pilgrimage about pain? I'm feeling it.
Apparently this is the largest torii gate in the world.
Look at this. It is massive. So those who don't know, torii gate marks the entrance into a sacred space, and it's a very big entrance.
So the onsen bath that we took last night was recommended to purify ourselves before we walk through the torii gate and visit the shrine that's up the road here. So,
Just look at that.
Tia for scale.
Oh my gosh. Can I run in the sacred place?
There she is. There's Tia. Biggest torii gate in the entire world.
We walked through the forest, and I cannot describe the feeling of seeing like the points of the arches start coming out of the trees, and all of a sudden it's like boom, and it's there. You know, it's just one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah.
Are you out of breath?
That's it's actually a lot further than it looks, huh? I just picked my fortune. You think it's gonna be good, or? I have middle blessing. So about average look. Let's see. A genius doesn't say the person succeeding without effort. A genius doesn't think of effort as pain. The person on top is hungry. When they think it is necessary for them, they do it seriously. This hunger is the talent. I don't know what that means. Average. Biggest takeaway is to be hungry to do it. Okay, I'll take that.
So we have a confession to make. For the first time on any of these videos, we cheated. We took a bus to the next town.
I have never been so sore. My whole body is just yelling at me. And after we saw the temple, we just both looked at each other and we took the bus.
Yeah, we did. So we only did 3.5, 4 miles today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to justify it for a second here, just for a moment. So the recommended itinerary for the Nakahachi route, which is the one that we're doing, Nakahechi route, is 5 nights and 6 days, and we're trying to do it in 4 nights and 4 days.
Yeah.
So
It's completely
we
on
just
us.
covered a lot of ground.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I mean, the real thing is that we probably should have been more fit to do this, I guess.
Yeah. This pilgrimage is no joke.
So tomorrow is supposed to be the most difficult day of this entire hike. It immediately starts with a 3,000 foot elevation gain. So that's what we have to look forward to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
This is our hotel where we're staying for the night, and we're going to have an early night and rest, massage our legs, and go to sleep. Yeah. There's nowhere to get drinks for 8 kilometers, and 6 of those kilometers are straight up. We're gonna start the morning by climbing 1,280 meters, which is, what, almost 4,000 feet?
Yeah.
This is the part that really feels like we bit off more than we can chew. That's for dramatic effect. That's the mountain we have to hike today. It's the tallest one we've seen so far. We've walked through so many of these tiny little Japanese towns and villages over the last couple days. And they have the most like deserted, quaint vibe to them.
They all seem like they are just frozen, you know? You think of Tokyo as hustle bustle.
It's like a super modern, futuristic city.
Uh-huh.
And these ones are just like, it's just frozen in time.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
How are you feeling about today?
Trepidatious. I know that's a good, it feels silly to use that word, but I just feel nervous and a whole lot of scared. I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. But I can do it. I can do it. I just, yeah.
You can do anything. This is the first, I don't know, 4 meters of 1,280.
Don't put it like that.
I mean that like you're starting the journey.
Okay. No. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
You got this.
That's the second step.
I got this, maybe. So Tia was just telling me that this is the kanji for mountain. Imagine that, I had no idea we were on a mountain. This is the flattest, most pleasant walk ever.
I would call it a stroll.
A stroll, huh?
Waroda Ishi rock. Waroda means round-shaped cushion, and Ishi means rock. The 3 symbols carved into the Waroda Ishi are called Bonji, Sanskrit characters assigned to Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. From left to right, they represent Kannon, which is Bodhisattva of mercy, Yakusha, the medicine Buddha of healing, and Amida, Buddha of compassion and wisdom. It is here that the Kumano deities are believed to meet and chat over tea. If you stop and listen, you might be able to overhear the divine conversing.
Along this entire pilgrimage, they have little signs like that with some sort of shrine or sacred location or significant location. How often would you say on this whole thing?
I don't know, like every half mile.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah.
It's either like a little informational thing like this one, or it just tells like a little story.
Or there's a little tiny shrine, or a carving into the rock. So as you're going through the hike, you're just reminded of why this is so important.
Yeah, it always feels like you're progressing. Like this whole route is very good at making you feel like you're moving forward and traveling through something, which I really like that. Not a lot of trails do that. Cheers.
Cheers.
How you doing?
We're almost to the top, right?
This pass is brutal. Also, you can't hear them now, they just stopped. There's a couple monkeys somewhere back here getting in a fight. We've just got a couple glimpses of them. But judging by how nasty monkeys have been in other countries that we've been to, we're gonna try to keep moving. How you doing, Tia?
I'm good. I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. made it to the top. "805 meters from the beginning. There's 1,200 meters of total elevation gain today, but the hardest part is over."
Yeah.
What's this pass called?
Ichizen Toge Pass. So a philosopher or a poet 1,000 years ago wrote
Yep.
that this pass was so hard that it was indescribable.
He couldn't put it into words. This was a poet, mind you, so it's a tough one, but it's all smooth sailing from here.
I mean, it's not, the rest of it's not downhill.
No, I know. We have 3 more passes, but they're all way smaller.
Yeah.
So.
So the hardest part's over.
Yeah, man. This is the hardest hike I can remember doing
Yeah.
in a long time.
Yeah, definitely. And we've been hiking our whole lives.
Yeah. Cheers. Wow, you said you want to swim.
Why is it so cold?
Comes from a mountain.
I don't know.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, love.
Cheers.
We're here drinking coffee at 3 p.m. We're at the last peak.
What's it? 883 meters? It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. We got like maybe an extra hour, another hour or so.
I think so. Yeah.
So on all the maps and stuff and the information for this trek, this is the hardest day, which we've mentioned. At the near the top of the highest peak, there's on the maps it says there's like this little center where you can get there's vending machines, you can get water and go to the bathroom and stuff. So both vending machines, one of them was broken and then the other one only had coffee. So for the last 2 hours?
2 hours? Yeah.
2 hours? Yeah.
2 hours.
We've been drinking these little cans of coffee.
So we are.
We're very hyper.
I think that, yeah, this is our 4th can.
It's pretty good though. All right, downhill from here.
Yep.
If anyone is watching this and wondering why we keep going to the top of these mountains and not showing the view, it's because there really isn't in most of them. There's just so many trees that you can tell you're at the top of a mountain because it gets a little windy and stuff, but that's it.
Yeah. Freaking nature get in the way, man. No. believe it.
It's done.
Ah, what?
It's done.
That's the view we get to end with. Like
This is such a fitting, it just feels, we got this temple, what's the temple called?
So we're in the Kumano Nachi Taisha Temple complex. So that's what the pagoda is, and that's Nachi Falls. That's the tallest waterfall in all of Japan.
It's really loud from over here.
Yeah.
You can't like get really close to it unless you pay for a tour, which is closed now. But we did it.
Oh my, I'm so proud of you.
Number one takeaway.
Number one takeaway? I feel like I didn't realize it, but on this pilgrimage, I didn't expect to be humble so much. And I feel now we're done and everything's over with, I feel so humbled.
This is 100% pilgrimage about pain. That path intentionally goes to the top of every mountain, even when it doesn't need to.
Yeah.
It could totally skirt around, and it does not do that at all. But I appreciate it because I feel like I earned something by making it this far.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh. I am in awe that people have been doing this for 1,000 years and with a lot less fancy gear than what we have, you know?
Yeah.
So I think we're going to go pay respect to the temple.
And then we're gonna go get beer and
sleep.
Eat a lot and sleep. So thanks you guys for coming with us on this one. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Subscribe!
G'day guys. We're hiking the Kumano Kodo today.
Sorry, I made a face.
What?
Don't do that.
Don't do what? I think we've always kind of